Today we are going to present our project, that is DSP Pedagogical Experiments using 6000 controller under the guidance of Professor Dhananjay V. Gadre. So as we all know, digital signal processing is very much applied in today's world. It generally involves the process in which any form of signal or analog data is analyzed and modified. There are complex algorithms which are employed to these digital signals to provide a new output signal that has a very better performance and quality than the original input signal. Typically, DSP involves the conversion of any analog signal to digital signal using an A to D converter, and after that, signal processing techniques and algorithms are applied on it. There are certain processors which are categorized under the category of DSP processor. There are certain advantages of these DSP processors. First of is that these processors can provide real-time digital signal processing capabilities. It also provides very high throughput. The behavior is very much predictable and repeatable. These processors can be reprogrammed by the software to perform some different algorithm as per the requirement of the user, and all these features makes these a very cost effective solution. One of the application of digital signal processing is the digital resonator. A digital resonator is a recursive IR filter having a complex conjugate pair of poles located inside the unit circle of the Z plane. It helps us to generate sine wave with very precise frequency. The sampling rate provided by the controller is of 1 MHz at which the data is outputted on the DAC. For the implementation, we are sending the frequency of the sine wave to be generated using Python. Next, the controller provides the output on a digital to analog converter that can be seen through a DSO. Now we will proceed with the demo. So in the demo, we are connecting the probe first. Next, we are powering the controller. And then we are sending the frequency through Jupyter Notebook. We are setting up the serial connection with the controller. Next, we are sending 10,000 as the frequency of the sine wave to be generated. The output can now be seen on a digital storage oscilloscope in which a 10 kHz sine wave is plotted. The frequency of the sine wave can be varied in this way. So after the digital resonator, we are going to show the implementation of the digital filters.
The bigger board contains the mic setup and is used to give input signal. The smaller one is the 2000 controller, which is optimized for DSP. A digital filter is a system that performs mathematical operations on sampled discrete time signals to reduce or enhance certain aspects of that signal. We have implemented FIR and IIR filters on C2000. The input to the filter is given on pin 27. To set parameters of filter, a desktop application is made. First, we have to establish a serial connection with C2000. Then, click on Set Parameters. We can see the various options we can set for filter. We can choose between FIR and IIR filter, that is class of filters. There are 4 options for sampling speed: 3 kHz, 6 kHz, 9 kHz, 12 kHz. Also, 4 options are there for type of filter, that is low pass filter, high pass filter, band pass filter and band stop filter. For FIR, window function to be used can also be chosen, that is rectangular window, triangular window, Hamming window, Hanning window and Blackman window. 4 options are there for order of filter. For FIR, these are 51, 101, 151 and 201. For IIR, these are 1, 2, 3 and 4. Cutoff frequencies can also be varied. FC is the cutoff frequency for low pass and high pass filter. FC1 and FC2 are for band pass and band stop filter. Once we click on set, these parameters are sent serially to C2000. C2000 calculates the coefficients of filter based on these parameters and starts the filter. We can see the input and output signal of the filter by clicking on Input Output Signal button. After this, both the signals are sent serially to PC at regular intervals. The default settings are of low pass filter with cutoff frequency of 800 Hz. We will give the input using mic. The input is given using frequency generator app on a mobile phone. Two sine waves of 500 Hz and 1 kHz are given as input. As the cutoff is at 800 Hz, we can see that only one sine wave of 500 Hz gets passed. Now, I will change the type from low pass to high pass filter. The cutoff is at 800 Hz. Now, 1 kHz signal lie in passband range and 500 Hz in stopband range. We can see only 1 kHz signal is getting passed. The input and output signals can also be sent using a digital storage oscilloscope. The output signal is put on DSC of C2000 on pin 29. On DSO, implications of sampling frequency are visible. I will decrease the sampling frequency to 6 kHz and change from high pass to band pass filter. The cutoff frequencies are 500 and 1 kHz. I have applied two sine waves, one of 750 Hz which is in passband and one of 1500 Hz which is in stopband. The upper one is of input signal and the lower one is of output signal. As the sampling frequency is low, we can see the actual steps in output signal. Now, we will proceed to show convolution and fast Fourier transform. First, convolution. As we know, in convolution, a third signal is produced by two signals. On C2000, the first input is given on pin 27, second input on pin 29. Output is sent serially to PC for plotting using Python. The upper plot is of first input signal, middle is of second input signal, and last one is of output, that is convolution of above. This is convolution of a signal with itself. Both the inputs are square waves of 1 kHz. Now both the inputs are square waves of 250 Hz. Next, FFT. The input signal whose FFT is to be calculated is applied on pin 27. The upper graph is of input signal in time domain. Lower graph is of FFT of the input signal. The data of input signal and FFT is sent serially and is plotted using Python. I have applied a square wave of 1 kHz. As we know, a square wave contains odd harmonics. In the FFT, we can see peak at 1 kHz, 3 kHz, 5 kHz, 7 kHz and so on. Now I am changing the input to mic. This is the FFT of sine wave of 1 kHz. Now I will mix two sine waves. This is the FFT of sine wave of 1 kHz and 1.5 kHz. Now I will mix three sine waves. This is the FFT of sine waves of 1 kHz, 1.5 kHz and 2 kHz.
In this video, the implementation of digital signal processing algorithms like convolution, fast Fourier transform and also application of DSP like digital filters and resonators are shown. The implementation includes real-time analysis of the given input signals. It can be used as a teaching aid for providing hardware demonstration parallel to showing simulations of the same on any software.